Hello everybody, this is BlondieHound with another episode of Something to Chew On. So, with Halloween coming up soon, I decided that I wanted to do something to celebrate the holiday. But I'm not a big person for dressing up. So, I decided that I would tell you one of my more favored, somewhat scary story. So, I hope you enjoy. So the story I want to tell you is from a song I once heard. Now, whether or not it's true is not my concern. The story takes place down in North Carolina, just northeast of a place called Whiteville, a place called Carver's Creek, and a place known as Wooley Swamp. Now, you see, there was a man named Lucas Clay. He was greedy, filled with it, and he had jars filled with money, but he didn't trust anyone, and so he lived in a shack out in Wooley Swamp. He took the jars of money and buried them, and the story goes that every full moon he would dig them up and run his fingers through it. Now the Cable Boys were brothers, white trash, sneaky, and belligerent, who lived near Carver's Creek. They had heard of all the money that Clay had, and they made plans to steal it from him. The boys went to Wooley Swamp on a full moon. They found Clay digging up his jars. When he finished, the Cable Boys jumped out from hiding, killed Clay, and then threw his body into the swamp. He went back to the shack, laughing, and with greedy hands collected all the jars. And then they went to leave, but found themselves quickly sinking into the sand. They struggled to try and escape. The more they struggled, the further they sank. And just before they sank below the earth, they could hear the voice of Clay laughing with the voice of thunder. Now, I've never been down to Clay's shack, but they say that if you go there on a full moon, if you listen for a while very carefully, you can hear the sounds of 3 boys screaming and 1 old man laughing. So, I know that story isn't as scary as it could be, but this story isn't about being scary. It's about greed. What might happen to you if you ever fall into it. This has been BlondieHound, and I'm signing off.